Some of his images have come back. His lungs have cleared up. His leg hasn't. What that means, I really don't know. Obviously, the lung is good news. Whether we have to go through some, we have to get more doctors' reports, and then we're going to huddle up with the doctors within the next few days and try and figure out a direction here that we're gonna take.
He talked last week, I guess it was, about finding a safe way that he can play. Did the doctor say anything about this wouldn't necessarily end it?
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable giving you an answer there because, quite frankly, I don't have one. I think it's the biggest thing I want to know is risk. Is there risk? Because I'm not putting him at risk, and I know I've talked to Chemo, and he's not putting himself at risk. So that's going to be the biggest hurdle, I guess, to try and figure out exactly is if there is risk, and if in fact there is. There's obviously always risk when you go out and play sports, but how great is it? And that's we have no interest in putting Chemo Timonen at risk.
Considering where we are in the season, though, it's certainly not looking good, right?
Chemo wants to play. So if the doctors, if everything checks out right and he wants to play, then he can play. Again, it's going to come down to the risk where we are in the season, all that. That's he's also got a decision to make too. So it's going to obviously part and parcel with him. We're not, even if there's no risk and he doesn't feel comfortable playing, then we'll live with that. If he really wants to play and everything we hear from the docs checks out, then we'll allow him to play.
Well, he did say that if there's any sign of blood clots, he knows he's not going to be able to play, and I don't know when he would get tested again.
No, that's not the initial information I have. That's still up in the air. So again,
up in the air whether the blood clots are.
No, whether he can play or not.
Oh.
With what's happening in his leg.
So just to be clear, the leg has not cleared from the blood clot, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
And the lungs are more dangerous, I guess, than the leg.
I mean, I'm no doctor. I'm assuming they are, but that's an assumption on my part. So I think it's good news that the lungs are clear. I think it's great news. The leg, we were hoping for better news, not necessarily for the hockey club, but for Chemo.
That's what it sounds like. The good news is for him personally, but not necessarily for hockey-wise.
Well, no, you're again. There's still a chance he can play. I just don't know how great it is or whatnot. And then again, it's going to come down to Chemo, and then it's going to come. Like I said, we're not. If there's a risk, we're not going to expose him to it. So,
had it been the other way around, it had been gone from the leg and not from the lungs, it would not. That would not be an option. Is that correct?
I don't know that information. Again, we just got these results, and we got to circle back with doctors. We're going to have a call this week, conference call, and try and sift through the hypotheticals.